Welcome back to AUPanthers.tv. Dan Savarino, pleasure to be joined by the head coach, Missy Traversi. Another win for Adelphi, this time over New Haven. Coach, overall in this game, I mean, you jumped right out of the gate quickly. You're up by double figures very, very early. They were still a group that stayed in the contest for the most part. How does this team adjust so many times to the tough competition you always see?
I will say our offensive execution in the first 5 possessions of the game was excellent, one of the best that we've had. We ran 4 or 5 different sets. We countered it with some difficult action, and they were able to respond. When we're doing that at this point in the season, you know, I feel good about that because that's what we should be doing. Right now we need to be like a well-oiled machine, and that's what they did in their execution in the beginning of the game, and that's what got us off to a great start. That's
what it seems to come down to at this point of the season. You're pretty much locking up your division. You almost know you're going to be hosting here in a couple of weeks for the tournament. How does things keep rolling in that way? And like you said, be that well-oiled machine.
Yeah.
Does it come from the leadership in the locker room, or it just comes from each and every game?
I think it's a collaboration. The players, the coaches, we really try to stay present. We really try to focus on one possession at a time, one game at a time. I've been saying it all season. I think I've said it to you about 7 times. But they've married themselves to that, and it's all the credit to them. They've really committed, and we have an extraordinary senior class that's playing out of their minds right now on both ends of the floor.
Well, you look at the senior class, of course, every week I feel like, and every time we speak, it's always Sierra Clark, another 20-point game. Sierra Clark did this, she did that.
Right.
She was on fire from the get-go. I mean, what just made her so special tonight?
She knocked down her jumpers. She was able to get to the basket. We've been telling her to use her reverse layup when she goes to the baseline, and tonight she connected on 2 of them. So I was very pleased with that. She's just versatile. I mean, when she's scoring inside, outside, there's not much you can do. Try to contain her, but it's hard.
Well, now this is the 2nd straight game. You had 4 of your starters in double figures.
Point. Yes.
What just shows you about this starting lineup and the production you're getting from really everybody?
It makes me happy as a coach because in the beginning of the season, it was about Callie and Clark. And teams started trying to shut that down, and we really needed a 3rd scorer to step up. I want to credit Simone Hobdy. The last 2 games, she's really done a nice job of creating her own shot. She's really something to watch in transition in the fast break. Julia has really gotten in there. She's starting to shoot the ball more. So I think it's, again, collaboration. Our guards and our forwards, they're all going out there. They believe their threats, and they're knocking shots down. So it helps when you have 4 to 5 players in double figures. You're not going to lose many games when you have that.
Only a couple of games left in the season. Of course, senior night will be this upcoming Wednesday against Lemoyne. It'll be a very emotional night for your 3 seniors who have meant so much to this program over the last couple of years. But for this team going forward, still have a couple of games left, then the tournament, and then, of course, hopefully the NCAA tournament going forward. What still needs to be worked on?
Well, if you look at the 3-point shooting, we were 2 for 16 from 3. They were 2 for 17. So we are definitely, if you look at the NE10 statistically, we're at the bottom of the barrel in our 3-point shooting. I've said this before, we don't need to rely on 3-point shooting, but it helps to be able to knock down 4 or 5 threes. It opens up the middle for us. So I believe the girls need to get in the gym on their own. They need to continue to get in repetition, get up some shots. Repetition is king, I tell them all the time. But I think it's just accountability, individual accountability, getting in the gym, working on your own individual skill set. And if we have everybody doing that, working towards our one common goal, we're going to be okay.
Another win for the Adelphi University Panthers. 4 in a row now, and they've won 17 of the last 18. Really been rolling as we start to wind down this regular season. The head coach, Missy Traversi. Special thanks to everyone here at Adelphi University. As always, my broadcast partner, Jim Pittman, I'm Dan Savarino, saying thanks so much for watching, and we will catch you next time.